I've been working a lot, been working, relaxing, kind of getting over stuff. But basically, you basically Batwoman, from what like I said, from just curious as to maybe if they would go that far. They do kind of, I guess from what I understood, they kind of show some of her lesbianness, like maybe she kisses a woman or something like that. They kind of allude to it, probably show maybe her kissing another woman, maybe being in bed with another woman or something. I don't know really, but according to what I read, they don't shy away from it, but it's not like, oh, that she's having sex with another woman. It's not like that. It's basically, it's alluded to. It probably shows her kissing another woman or something like that. I don't really know. But again, I'll have to check it out eventually to see. But as you can also tell, it comes with a Nightwing figurine, a collectible figurine. The Batman vs. Robin came with a Batman collectible figurine, and Justice League Gods and Monsters came with a Wonder Woman figurine of that alternate universe. Not the Wonder Woman that we know and love, but the Wonder Woman of that universe. So it's really nice. So yeah, for about $5 more, or if you can find it for an even cheaper price than that, definitely worth getting, especially if you want to try to collect these figurines. And for me, that's one of the reasons I like to get these movies, because yeah, the movies are good. I mean, this is one thing about DC, theatrical wise, we know Batman vs. Superman is coming, and the last trailer, and I'll talk about this in a little bit or later, definitely kind of got, is getting us hyped for that moment, or for that opportunity when it happens, but or for the movie when it comes out. So hopefully that'll be the movie that kind of gets DC back, in competition with Marvel as far as comic book movies go. But as far as the original animated DC Universe movies, or the DC Universe original movies, or DC Universe animated original movies, along with these, and from what I understand, the shows on the CW and even CBS, they've been hitting it out of the park. They've been definitely hitting home run after home run, and that's why I love getting these things, because even at a clock time of 74 minutes, you get your money's worth. You really do. And as you could tell, and maybe even here, it is nicely embossed, and it's a little matted as well, kind of like matted, kind of if you will, but it's nicely embossed. So it's really good. Here's the case. Of course, it comes with a code for the digital one, and then you have the DVD right there, and you have the Blu-ray right here. So it's really nice to have. And yeah, I am going to get Justice League Teen Titans, and I will say Justice League versus Teen Titans, and I will say this. I like how they're kind of doing. I know I'm an opinion of many, but I kind of like how they're hinting at something between this Robin, which is Damian Wayne, and this incarnation of the Teen Titans Raven. They're kind of hinting at something there. You see that in the trailer, but I like how they're also building on the fact that Robin and Starfire still have a connection with each other, maybe even something more. Or Robin and not Robin, but the original Robin, Nightwing, and Starfire still have a bit of a connection. So, but yeah, definitely worth getting. And I do suggest, if you have the money, go up just a few more dollars, or if you can find it cheaper somewhere else, get this set with the figurine. You'll like it. And they do have special features on here. They do have putting the, and these are exclusive on the Blu-ray. They do have putting the fight in Gotham featurette. They have expanding the Batman family featurette. They have 2 bonus cartoons from the DC Comics Vault. And they have a sneak peek at Justice League versus Teen Titans, which I think comes out next month or the month after. So I'll be definitely getting my hands on that when I get a chance. And this is the limited edition 28,573 of 62,515. So definitely worth getting if you like collecting these movies. Excuse me. Hold on for a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. And I'm sorry if this video does go into 2 parts, which it will already. By the time you see this, you'll already be in the second part. So last but not least, we do have, like I said, one that I wanted to get because it's basically the first of a huge animated legacy that's still going on today. They have not 1 but 2 coming out this year. 1 next month, and then 1 back run in time for the holidays, which is going to be really interesting. And of course, I'm talking about Walt Disney Pictures and Walt Disney Animation. And of course, I'm talking about the one that started the animation legacy there for them, as far as feature films go, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. And this is the first of the, which is appropriate. It is the first of the Walt Disney Signature Collection. The Signature Collection, the Walt Disney Signature Collection. Now, of course, that's not really... Now, apparently, that's not really well, that is Walt Disney's signature, but you could tell they pretty much... I don't know how I would say this. They pretty much, they didn't, well, I would say they forged it, but I would say they have basically the Disney, so they obviously have the rights to do the name, any way they want. And this is, I think, and I'm pretty sure they talked to, his family, because they're still part of Disney, so I'm pretty sure they talked to his daughter or his grandkid, his daughter or his grandkids, and they probably said, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So here you have, like I said, the first, appropriately, of the signature collection of the Walt Disney, the signature collection of the signature Walt Disney collection. And it's kind of ironic because every time they start a new collection series for the movies, Snow White is always the first one, from what I understand, to be the first in it. I remember when they did their classics collection. I remember when they did their what did they call it, the golden collection. Then they did their diamond and the platinum, and for some odd reason, Snow White was always the first among them, and that's a fact. So it was always the first among them. So yeah, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, definitely worth getting, especially if you want to see it on Blu-ray. Special features here is, in Walt's words, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Hear Walt himself talk about Snow White. We have iconography. Explore how this film influences pop culture and art, and explore how this film influences pop culture, art, and fashion. at Disney Animation, designing Disney's first princess. Modern day Disney artists discuss the design of Snow White and how it influenced the look of some of your favorite Disney characters. The fairest facts of them all. Disney Channel star Sophia Carson reveals 7 intriguing facts about Snow White. Alternate sequence. Never before seen storyboard sequences where the prince meets Snow White, and much more. So that's really cool. And I think some of these they may have had on the Diamond Edition, maybe the Platinum Edition, maybe not, I'm not really sure. And of course you have a code for digital copy, advertisement for Disney Movie Club, and of course you have the DVD in white, and you have the Blu-ray in blue. So there you go. But yeah, you know, if you love Disney and you want to try to get all the movies on Blu-ray, definitely get this as well. It's worth getting. I mean, basically now, when I look at the movies that I have on Blu-ray, the Walt Disney Animated Classics, I got Snow White, Cinderella, Alice, Sleeping Beauty, 101, Little Mermaid, Lion King, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Tarzan, Hercules, Wreck-It Ralph, Tangled, Frozen, and Big Hero 6. Those are the ones I have on Blu-ray right now. The others will come in time because I know there's some still available. That's the one thing about these movies. That's the one thing about these movies. The fact that some of the Disney classics, animated classics, they're still on Blu-ray and DVD because they may have not been as significant or as big as Snow White, but you know, hey, at least they're still there for you to see. I mean, that's how I got Hunchback. You think that would have been part of a signature or a diamond collection, but that's how I got it. How I got, you know, Hercules I got at my job, which was a surprise because that's when they re-released Hercules and Tarzan. That's when they released them on Blu-ray for the first time. So I was just glad to get those. And Aladdin, I was thinking about getting the Blu-ray version from the UK, but thankfully I didn't have to do that because we had the Diamond Collection one coming. So I'm just glad to finally, you know, be able to I'm just glad that me and my family are finally able to really get up to date with these and get these in the collection. But anyway, that is my DVD and Blu-ray update. Sorry it went as long as it did, even though I was just talking about 3 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays, if you will. So sorry it took so long. Just wanted to discuss a lot of them, read off what you can expect on them, and that's really all I have to say. And Zara Nizarak, I know you're watching. Sean, I would definitely suggest getting Snow White. I know your daughter would love it. Batman, Bad Blood, definitely get. My suggestion to you, Sean, get the one with the collectible figure. You're going to like that version. You're going to like that. And I would also suggest, Sean, if you want to introduce her to Looney Tunes, or at least one of the good Looney Tune characters, Pepe Le Pew, the one I have, the collection there, is definitely worth getting as well. So that's all I'm going to say. And Chris Moore, Rowdy C, if I was to make a suggestion for you for a future TV trash, I would say look into the Pepe Le Pew cartoons. Because I know Matt Burnett, Animat's going to do his Looney Tunes animation look back soon. And I know Pepe's going to be in there. But I would love to hear what you have to say on him, Chris. So I'm just suggesting that for a future TV trash. So thank you all for watching. Again, sorry this went for about 2 parts. And I will talk to you all later. And I am out.